Did you know that capturing carbon dioxide from the air is possible? And what if I told you it could be done using your car's engine? It sounds like science fiction, right? Toyota's latest innovation is pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible. In this video, we'll explore the truth behind this game changer and discover how this technology could revolutionize the automotive industry and the fight against climate change. So, stay tuned until the end of the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The big car company Toyota aims to save our good old engines from extinction. Yes, the ones that go vroom vroom. But they're doing it in a cool way. Instead of just sticking to gas, they're trying something different. Hydrogen. Yeah, that stuff that makes balloons float and powers space rockets. And who's leading this charge? None other than Akio Toyoda, the big boss at Toyota. He's pretty excited about this whole hydrogen thing. He's so confident that he thinks these new engines could give electric cars a run for their money. That's right, forget plugging in your vehicle. Toyota's saying you might be filling it up with hydrogen instead. But Toyota isn't stopping there. They're also working on a cool filter that can snatch up carbon dioxide from the air. You know, that stuff that's not so great for our planet? They're trying to catch it before it floats up into the atmosphere. They've actually installed it on the hydrogen-powered engine they've been testing in their GR Corolla race car. But it's not ready for your everyday Prius or Tacoma just yet. Here's how it works. The filter system grabs hold of carbon dioxide, which is then turned into a liquid using the heat from the engine itself. And get this, it doesn't need any extra energy to do it. Talk about efficiency. But before you start picturing your future car with this nifty filter, there are a couple of hurdles to overcome. See, the filter doesn't snag enough carbon to really make a dent in offsetting emissions from your typical gasoline engine. And it needs to be swapped out regularly, which could be more convenient. During a 20-lap race, the GR Corolla only managed to filter about 20 grams of carbon dioxide. It doesn't sound like much, does it? Especially when you compare it to the 8,900 grams of CO2 that a gasoline car can pump out per gallon of fuel consumed. Now, don't get too excited just yet. These ideas are still in the works, so it might be a while before you see them in your neighborhood. But it's pretty neat to see a big company like Toyota thinking outside the box and trying to make our cars cleaner and greener. Toyota isn't sold on electric cars either. He's betting that in the future, only about 3 out of every 10 vehicles will run on batteries. Why? Let's explain this. Under the direction of its chairman Akio Toyoda, Toyota has made a big change from what the industry was doing earlier this month. Many of Toyota's competitors put a lot of money into electric vehicles, but Toyota announced a big project to make engines. This choice goes against the general enthusiasm for electric vehicles and shows that Toyota is taking a cautious approach to adopting EVs. Toyota hasn't been as eager as its competitors to focus only on electric vehicles. Instead, the company thinks electric cars will be adopted more slowly and have a smaller market share. Toyota wants to reach bigger environmental goals, like being carbon neutral. So, they focus on various strategies instead of just electric power. Even though Toyota agrees that EVs are important, their position makes it clear how important it is to look for other solutions. Maintaining a balanced view and exploring different technological paths is how Toyota plans to place itself strategically as market conditions and environmental needs change. According to Toyota, gasoline engines, hybrids, and fuel cell vehicles will continue to exist alongside electric automobiles. Along these lines, Toyota is one of several car companies investigating the feasibility of hydrogen combustion engines. These engines promise that they will be almost carbon neutral. More than that, studies into integrating these engines with carbon-capturing filter technologies are still underway. Because of this integration, they can reduce their carbon emissions to zero. Toyota has clarified that this cutting-edge technology isn't just for hydrogen combustion engines, it could also be used in regular petrol engines. Now, coming back to the point, Toyota has created a state-of-the-art water-cooled hydrogen engine due to its quest for innovation in the fuel cell engine market. This engine is a major step forward in tackling the issue of handling high temperatures related to hydrogen combustion. Unlike traditional methods, Toyota's unique cooling methods utilize a precise water injection system. Specialized valves are strategically placed at the intake ports of each cylinder, forming the core of this system. These valves carefully regulate water flow into the combustion chambers with precision timing and volume control. This control level is essential for maximizing engine performance and efficiently regulating temperature levels. Toyota's system efficiently cools the combustion chambers by injecting water selectively, maintaining power output and fuel efficiency. The timing is crucial for the effectiveness of this cooling method. Toyota's engineers have introduced a dual injection timing system to tackle this issue. Water can enter the cylinders at 2 points during the engine cycle, when the intake valve opens or closes. This feature allows for flexibility in cooling strategy, allowing the engine to adjust to different driving conditions and performance needs. For example, when driving under normal conditions, adding water as the intake valve shuts down creates a controlled and gradual cooling impact. This approach enhances efficiency and helps save water, promoting sustainability. Moreover, incorporating dual injection timing enhances cooling performance in various operating scenarios. Whether you're driving in scorching heat or milder weather, the engine can adapt its cooling approach on the spot to maintain top-notch performance and dependability. Toyota's dedication to innovation goes beyond just technological progress. It adopts a comprehensive engineering approach, focusing on designing each component and system for efficiency, performance, and sustainability. Instead of relying on traditional cooling methods, they've devised something pretty nifty: a water injection system. But this isn't your run-of-the-mill water sprinkler. It's way more sophisticated. Tiny valves control water flow into the combustion chambers with pinpoint accuracy. Why is this so cool? For starters, it helps keep the engine at just the right temperature without sacrificing power or fuel efficiency. Hydrogen engines can get pretty hot when working hard, and too much heat can spell trouble. But with Toyota's water injection system, they've found a way to keep things cool under the hood. Now here's where timing comes into play. Toyota's engineers have considered this and added a dual injection timing system. What does this mean? They can inject water into the cylinders at 2 different points in the engine cycle, either when the intake valve opens or closes. This dual timing setup gives the engine some serious flexibility. Say you're cruising along on a hot summer day. Injecting water as the intake valve closes provides a gradual cooling effect, keeping things nice and steady. And the best part? It saves water too, which is pretty important for sustainability. But this clever cooling system isn't just for extreme conditions. Whether driving in scorching heat or more temperate weather, it works like a charm. This engine can adjust its cooling strategy on the fly, ensuring peak performance no matter what. Now, the company is pretty excited about its latest hydrogen engine. They've run some fancy computer simulations and the results were amazing. But you know what's even better? When they tested the engine on their test bed, it performed just like they thought it would. Now, they're gearing up to take their hydrogen engine for a spin on the racetrack. Yes, you heard that right. They're strapping it into a car and revving it to see how it handles the real world. It's like the ultimate test drive, and they can't wait to see how their creation performs under pressure. But their big dream isn't just about making fast cars. No, they've got their sights set on something even bigger: a greener, more sustainable future for motorsport. Mini-series these days are all about hybrid technology, like Formula 1 and the World Rally Championship. And now, even IndyCar is jumping on the hybrid bandwagon in 2024. It's like everyone realizes that we must do our part to save the planet, even when we're zooming around the racetrack. Now, let's talk specs. This hydrogen engine they've cooked up, it's a beast. Pumping out a whopping 410 horsepower is like having a herd of horses under the hood. And get this, that's around 205 horsepower per liter, which is pretty impressive. And you know what's making all that power possible? It's all thanks to their super smart PFI water injection system. Who knew water could be so powerful, right? But this hydrogen engine is smashing stereotypes left and right. Some folks think that hydrogen engines can't handle the heat or are not as powerful as their gasoline counterparts. But this engine, it's proving them wrong. And as more and more manufacturers dive into hydrogen technology, the future's looking brighter than ever for racing and the planet. So, there you have it. Toyota's water-cooled hydrogen engine is a game changer. With its precise water injection system and dual timing capability, it's pushing the boundaries of automotive engineering. And as Toyota continues to lead the way in innovation, we can expect even more exciting developments. What are your thoughts about this new engine? Can it replace EVs? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe.